Jessica Tarlov just unveiled some plainly extravagant pictures that leave no room for interpretation. They won't be believed by you. Wearing a neon pink two-piece that fits every curve like a second skin, Jessica, the outspoken political analyst you know from cable news, walked out into the sun and away from the studio lights. The barely there cups, which have a hint of fabric, frame her cleavage, while the top is basically two triangles joined by a single gold ring at her sternum. Because of the high-cut thong at the bottom that pushes up over her hips so violently, her hip bone tattoos are barely perceptible. She is boldly walking over the sand with a smile on her face that says she is aware of how magnetic her body is, even though the attire is more appropriate for an avant-garde fashion show than a Sunday beach day. Every little element was planned to make the biggest difference. In order to contrast with her sun-kissed complexion and the sapphire blue of the ocean behind her, vibrant pink was used. Jessica requested that the straps be able to be adjusted during the private fitting to prevent sliding, and the gold ring hardware was specifically treated to withstand corrosion from salt water. To make sure nothing would shift or droop, stylists claim she put the suit through a dozen swimsuit runs, which included sprints, dives, and intense water aerobics. Additionally, the photographer's shot of Jessica's flawless cartwheel in the sand demonstrated that this was a thoughtful statement piece rather than a cheesy fashion gimmick. Within hours of their publication, the images became viral on social media. Responses to screenshots on Twitter ranged from absolute goddess to way too risque for daytime TV viewers. Jessica, however, wasn't convinced. She responded directly to the fad in a subsequent Instagram story while enjoying a margarita beneath a palm tree, saying, "Yes, I'm wearing this. No, I don't need your consent to enjoy my body. Perhaps you should consider why you're dictating what other people do if you can't tolerate a 37-year-old in a bikini." Her blunt, unreserved response only made the situation worse by transforming what would have been a brief fashion shock into a more extensive conversation about body confidence and the discrimination women experience. The shoot was a master class in controlled pandemonium behind the cameras. In order to secure the deserted beach and erect canopies to shield the equipment from salt spray, the team came at daybreak. The stylist had a whole emergency kit with replacement rings, fashion tape, and additional straps, and sandproof blankets were spread out under lighting stands. With the photographer's help, Jessica practiced her postures, perfecting everything, from the position of her hands on her waist to the angle of her hip tilt. Jessica didn't laugh and change her stance until the wind picked up speed and threatened to reveal more than was initially anticipated. This simple turn was one of the shoot's most memorable images. However, vanity was not the main focus of this campaign. Insiders claim that Jessica teamed up with a foundation that promotes beach cleanliness and offered to donate for each like and share of the photos. She has long made use of her position to promote environmental causes, such as sustainable fashion and ocean conservation. She reminded her fans that these sands are part of our home, too, in the captions of her social media posts, and she urged them to participate in local cleanups and use fewer single-use plastics. It successfully demonstrated that a bikini can be more than just a piece of clothing by fusing bold fashion with meaningful campaigning. What do you think then? Are Jessica's bikini pictures a revolutionary celebration of body positivity, or did they go too far? For more in-depth discussions on vivid style, click the like button and subscribe if you're prepared to rock neon like a pro. You can also share your ideas by leaving a comment below. Remember that the most daring fashion statement in a culture full of restrictions is to just be proud of your appearance, no matter what it is.